Okay. That apparently worked.
Art.
Art can be here virtually, maybe.
Art's trying to. Hi, Art. This thing's, is that a live art?
No, that's a static art.
Is it static art?
Oh, the stream key is not good anymore. My happens. I haven't used it in over a year. Art might come. Art might realize that we started a little early. Of course, you know, he's in California, so
There's nothing better to do.
we started very early for him.
It's only 2 o'clock. It's only 2 o'clock. He's had lunch, right?
We'll just have I had lunch. I think
Need
I
some
did eat.
emergency chips.
No, I ate something. I just don't remember what it was. So it must not have been good.
Is that a Windows 11 screen? That looks different on that bottom line.
No, this is still Windows 10. I'm
Is 11 out? Should get to it?
Let's see, talk about it. Yeah, you can get to it. I don't know
Gonna
if
let
you can
folks in?
leave
Got
it.
folks lining up there.
Are there other folks in there? Oh, you're in there. What are you doing in there? You're just playing around. Aren't you? I'm in there too.
See if we got bandwidth issues now. Is that you running it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody better get some mics in here.
Okay.
There you are. Let's see.
Yeah, so 11's been leaked. I guess it's a beta version. You can deploy it on your box. I think you can actually, as of last
Hi,
week,
Leroy.
sign up
Hey,
for,
are
like a free release.
can you hear me?
Get on there.
You can test it.
Yeah.
Hi, Leroy.
Test it
Yeah.
out.
Can you hear me?
Leroy,
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay,
So
let me get things adjusted here.
Probably put host for that guy. Cause he's probably gonna be the one that we gotta point to people when they're speaking or something. And they're gonna think everybody, now it's saying Barry is leaving.
Barry doesn't want.
And
Could be
somebody
some-
insulted, I'm not sure getting dirty. Listen. I got knives.
Nobody can see me
Knives out.
right now. I don't know.
And then it has your name.
Well, we could
Right, right click it and.
we could change the settings maybe so that it shows who's talking instead of, I don't know.
I don't know. You're the best looking one here, so probably put you up, huh? Yeah.
You just need a wider angle lens or further away, one of the two.
See myself.
Bandwidth seems to be okay.
You know, it does right now. There doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of people in the library, so
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
was gonna say, there's like half the normal people.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like there's a whole lot of people here. So we'll see how that works.
Good test.
I don't know. I've got the laptop, the old laptop doing, well, it was supposed to be streaming, but the stream key is invalid. And I've got the Zoom laptop, and we'll have to combine all the videos together and upload them all at once. So there we go. And it all seems like it's working. Yeah, that's pretty much it, right? 6:15, we gotta shut it all down and start the head out of here. 6:30. They want us out of here at 6:45, right?
Yep.
6:30. Start gathering all this stuff back there. Yeah, but they want to kick us out at 6:45.
They know us too well. They knew. They've been having to try to herd people out of here. I know what they do, but they got a lot of people. So that's a reasonable request.
This isn't his fault. He likes to linger and try to check out the
Yeah.
library when he's on his way to the door.
I need to get Rico Suave in here to talk to people up front. We thought to stay at 7:30. So. Yeah.
You're up, Jim. Yes, I guess you're up.
Okay, the meeting is in session. I turn it over to Leroy. Anything else?
I don't know nothing. I already said my piece.
You've been doing such a good job. We might have found a new position. Okay, right? No. No, we can just pass it around. And you get good at that. Where you go, before you know. Now we're trying to divide it up. Yeah, some of our goals is to don't badmouth the vice president or the president, either one, particularly the president. So I can't do it. No, well, Leroy's right up there. But
There's
yeah.
my Sante.
No, oh, there he is. We don't want you to talk to the girl up front and see if you can get us to stay here to 7:30. Rico Suave, get him up there.
A lot of people,
Yeah. But
nice to see you all.
so try not to bad mouth the people who do regularly do stuff for the club, and we need to recognize their work. I mean, it takes work to put together some of this stuff. Maybe not a lot of work, a lot of time, but some work. So we take a criticism as you must be a volunteer. So next week, you get to scrounge through, like I took my half hour to scrounge through the news or applicable stuff for the news portion, and see, I found one today. And my little Chromebook doesn't scroll fast.
Art's on that laptop in California.
Working?
Yeah.
I'm not on a laptop. I'm on a, hi Vicente.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I'm on my regular workstation, desktop workstation.
Okay.
You're on my laptop.
I'm on your laptop.
The Raspberry Pi CM4
Oh, you mean in the meeting room? Okay,
onboard
sounds good to me. So,
onboard storage.
so the library doesn't provide a camera?
That's,
Yeah, we see you. No, that's not you.
He's in the middle when he talks.
Oh, yeah, you're up top. You're small right now.
When he talks, it switches.
It should blow up when he talks. Is that what it said?
When he talks, it should.
Okay. But we got to shut up? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, you could put it on gallery view.
I could. We could put it on gallery view.
Then we'd have to look at art the whole time.
Oh, Barry is actually on video today, I see.
Yeah. That's sad, isn't it?
So,
Hasn't broke the camera yet.
So the Raspberry Pi CM4 is upgraded to 128 gigabytes of onboard storage. So you don't have to have
SD card anymore.
SD card anymore. Okay.
I was at Microsoft a little bit ago, they have 512 gig SD cards up there now. I thought it was a little insane.
I've got 128. That's big.
They're writable at like 100 meg a second too. It's way faster than probably the only thing that's right to them, I guess. USB3.
Even getting a lot of corrupted file systems on SD cards.
So,
After a couple of years.
Okay, so, so we do work here. Leroy does a lot of project work, and I'm sure he does countless hours of project work. So we try not to badmouth the producers. If you're producing something, we try not to badmouth them too much.
somebody bashing you? Somebody's been bashing somebody?
Nah. But we
I
try to
heard that Ray guy was,
Yeah.
said a lot of trash and then said something about reading that we were all gonna go on a tour of the robotics place.
And some of us do WIC stuff. Yeah, a lot of us have contributed to WICs. That's the sharing.
Yeah,
And we try to respect it, and we try to get to everybody, and everybody has a little time. Try to limit we go through everyone, and you should get a maximum of 10 minutes to make for your time slot. That's what you get. And 5, if you don't have 10, you do 5, whatever, okay? And then we try to have a topic for each meeting, or somebody's gonna do a presentation. There's no official topic this week. I did do a topic, this. And that'll be my 10 minutes or 5 minutes. And then we do have, this is the Automation Technology Club. So we try to keep it on automation technology. But sometimes we get off, and that's fine. If we have a hot subject, like we had the IKEA on the last meeting, which, okay, people need to know how to delivery and how to get stuff, how to successfully get stuff from IKEA. But we try to keep it on topic. And one of the herders' responsibilities is to encourage people to get back on topic unless they have a really good topic. And then we'll just stay there. Okay, Leroy, you want to pass them around?
I don't really have anything.
Okay, do you want to do the rotation? You want to rotate through, select people to speak? There you go.
There you go. Barry's fine.
I stole Steve Jones' Raspberry Pi 4 from Saturday's meeting to experiment with, but if anybody wanted to look at this is a geekworm case.
Now, Steve has a Linux meeting, right? Is that the Linux meeting?
Yeah. It's only-
Where y'all meeting?
The Norwood Library.
Okay.
Starting allowing meetings again, so.
In the basement?
Yep.
What time?
Well, so the library was having their own meeting, so the room wasn't open until 12:30. So we did from 12:30 to 2. Normal meetings, 10:30
On the
to
weekend?
noon. Saturday, yeah.
Saturday. 12:30 to 2. Now it's,
It should be back to normal next month for August.
oh, you do it once a month. Okay.
Yeah, they do once a month.
Okay.
But he did an RDP using these for remote users to log into their machines at work. So instead of them having to haul their computers and stuff, and they just gave everybody like $100 Raspberry Pi rigged with their ID and everything to auto log in, do security in to their box at the office, and then give them monitor whatever size they wanted. That's kind of a slick solution, I thought. And don't get very hot because the casing's all steel or whatever it stays pretty warm.
They're running Windows at the office?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then guess this was some power cord you got too. It's got the power switch on in line, so you can turn it on and off. It's got going finally go unplug it. So, but, yeah, it's $100 for the whole ball game for the whole machine. I just got the machine and the power cord with it. Anybody wants to check out how big it is. The 4 gig model.
Actually, USB-C or is it power?
The power USB-C.
Did they boot from the chip, from the SD?
Yeah, there's an SD chip in the back.
Pretty dedicated.
And it's fast. It's a lot
And they're
faster.
selling a laptop for that too. I think it's in the news. Sell a laptop. Oh, yeah.
It's a hefty little box.
No nice little length.
But I said, I hadn't used it for yet, but it's zippy compared to the older models, that 4D or whatever. It definitely reads a lot faster, it seems like. But I was the other thing too, so that the newer SD cards have a higher read-write speed than some of the others too, so I would try a lot of it.
How the new Raspberry Pi use the new flash inside the board? It has a small operating system or file system to load the new stuff.
Oh, I was gonna say, that's what he was talking about, that one, the current one, or is that the?
How do you load new stuff? There's a bootloader or something.
Don't know. It's a CM, I think, was the version of it. There's an article in the news section of the meeting announcement. There's an announcement on it.
I would assume it probably got plugged into the data port or something, like flashing in Arduino or something.
Oh, you know what? Why could he twist it here? Maybe I don't. Well, there's the.
I cannot get the casting thing to work again, which has always been the problem. So,
Well, you know,
thought maybe-
but with that,
Next,
I'll pass the buck.
We've been working on integrating cell phone-based mechanics into our alarm system. So you can use a little BLE key fob to wake up your phone and send an alarm in, and then the people on the response list can get your location as you move back to clear the alarm. It has convinced me that I never want to write mobile application software because they are struggling with every new version of the operating system. So every new phone trying to get it all to work. The coolest part of it is the QR codes. We embedded all of the information routing packets in QR codes. So you scan the BLE photo. That's all there is for setup. There's nothing for user to use.
Only thing I was gonna say is I bought a couple of those little switches for the power, 5-volt power supply from Amazon. I think it cost me 2 of them with a 3-inch thing on either end of the switch. And I think I got one USB-C to USB, whatever the other one was. So that I can adapt either way to the either one. I think I only paid, I think it was like $6 for 2 switches. I hate unplugging that darn thing.
I like the button a whole lot nicer.
I have a 400. It's it has the USB-C connector instead of
We're working on Microsoft data center at work. They don't know what they're doing with the power systems either.
I don't know, you know what that means, Barry?
Sort of. No way that's how the electric bill.
You're talking Microsoft stuff. You're talking Apple stuff. Jeez. Man, it's just, I'm surrounded.
You forgot your steaks today, Jeff.
Yeah.
I guess that brings us to Vicente.
What?
You got new stuff?
Well, I spent the last year moving, and I was a lot on retro computing, just trying to assemble kits of all computers or all development boards for microcontrollers and microprocessors. So we're developing like a computer in a ruler using a coin cell and reproducing all the functionality of all computers just in a ruler format. Now I am working in the second one model, that is the King one. That was the first computer board that used the 6502, the one that used the Apple one and Apple II, and also was trying to reproduce the Apple one. I finished all the video controller in an ARM microcontroller. All the video is already working and use zero CPU time, it's only working on DMA transfers. So the CPU is free to make all the simulation and just send information to the screen without using any resources from the microprocessor. It's working very nice. I bought a Apple monitor to check, a very old monitor to check how it's working. It's perfect. It's very nice. So I'm this kind of, I just make a pause with the robots stuff, and I'm playing with all computers.
It says you're building an Amiga 4000.
Huh?
I said you're gonna build an Amiga 4000. I want one.
I have like 6 kits in my shelves, 6 kits of the Altair 8800. The Apple one is a replica also. I have it in a kit in the shelf, and 2 or 3 more kits waiting for assembly. But I like to make my own design, so I'm busy with that.
Yeah.
You got anything, Art?
No, actually, I did make a discovery this last week. You may remember I was working on that robot car before we went virtual and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
I was cleaning out my office to some degree last week, and I discovered that thing was still sitting there. So I think for next week, I'm going to get that running, and with a little luck, I may be able to demo it. It's completely assembled, but I haven't programmed it yet. So so next week, we'll see. To the best of my recollection, keep in mind, this is 1.5 years ago, or 15 months ago, I guess. I assume it's still in the state it was in. I have not found my notes on it, but it's all assembled. So next week, we'll see. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
This is the one, by the way, this is the one that had those strange wheels on them. What's it called?
The Meckham wheels.
Yeah, the Meckham wheels. So we'll see. Okay.
Great.
Well, I have still been moving, and we're emptying our storage unit. I will try to show Art this. I don't know if Art can see that.
Oh, yeah, I can see it fine.
That is not even half, not even a third of the stuff out of the storage unit. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. The apartment's way too small for it. Somebody just needs to come and take a bunch of stuff away. And while I'm not there, because I will cry if it has to go away.
Patty hadn't said you or is.
Leroy, I thought that Ray offered you space.
I don't know. I think he's at maximum volume right now.
Try the volume on this one.
Maybe we need a speaker.
I think we're gonna have to put a speaker in this. We'll have to put a speaker in the bag to bring.
Oh, you don't have that, that spherical thing that you used in the past?
Well, that spherical thing is a microphone.
I think that's up a little bit.
Remember this whole try and zoom thing is new, especially down here. So.
Well, I can hear everybody just fine at this end of the table, but the other end of the table, when you speak, I can't, unless I can lip read you, I can't tell what's going on.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
we will have to,
I could unmute this end. That would help him.
that might.
Yeah, but if we get somebody speaking down there, remind me.
So next week we might get rid of, I brought 2 laptops. Next week we might get rid of one of the laptops since the string key doesn't work, and plug everything in.
Put the microphone in the middle.
And put the microphone in the middle.
Maybe you can change to like Linux machines and your car for a Windows.
Yeah, maybe. Never know.
Windows 11.
I've got something for you, Vicente, in the car.
Oh my God. It's alive?
No, but you'll like it because it's vintage computer stuff.
Okay.
And as soon as I saw it, as soon as I found it in the storage, I was like,
You figure it out, okay.
Vicente's getting this. I don't care if Vicente's getting this.
Great, thank you.
So, did everybody see my mess? Or did the phone only end up going so far down the road?
Is that supposed to make us feel better?
Probably.
Don't get that address.
She's threatening you, Jim. She just said, don't go and get my stuff.
I just have lots of totes full of stuff and lots of shelves.
The storage unit is still, I have taken so much stuff out of there. I had pictures of how the unit looked. It's a 10 by 10 and it was piled from top to bottom with boxes. And there's still much stuff.
Yeah, hello. Oh, I'm muted.
He can see, he already saw it.
I can see it fine.
Okay. By simply going to cry.
Everything has labels? No.
I-
Reference numbers?
At one point, I knew everything that I had, but I'm just so tired.
And never close a box without the label because
Vicente just moved too, so you got some
I
slack.
do labels and everything.
Well,
Boxes inside boxes.
15 years ago, it took a semi to move us in. The house was empty.
yeah,
I can't imagine what it ain't empty.
I have found stuff that I had forgotten that I had. I mean, it had been in the storage for so long. I've gotten stuff that I'm going, oh, I remember this. Why do we still have this? I opened a whole box and I had empty boxes inside because I have this bad habit of saving the boxes and never, ever, ever using them ever again.
A submarine guidance system.
So Patty was like, we just got to get rid of stuff. I'm like, yeah, we got to get rid of stuff. I'm just not real sure how to get rid of
I
it.
was thinking to donate something, but who won't like that? Who will like it? You know, this monitors and stuff. And
So we're trying to get rid of a section. Put it on Craigslist for free, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks, nobody will take it.
yeah,
Listen, if
at
you
least
buy-
it's someone that like.
Sold it.
Sold it the next day.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
I 4 or 5 years ago, we had the garage sales in Monroe, and I just ended up sticking a bunch of stuff out on the stuff, and I said, whatever you want to pay for it, pay for it. If you don't, if you want it, take it. If you don't want to give me money, fine, just take it. I may end up doing something like that. Here's a bunch of stuff. As long as I make $13 to pay for my food, I'm good. I don't want to lose money on it.
I got a bunch of friends that have been trying to move for the last 2 months.
Oh, we just been out of time. Oh, that's an upgrade.
Well, that's because there's 3 of us in there now.
Oh,
If you wouldn't have joined, then Art could have stayed around for the hour.
oh, okay.
But I could start the second meeting. It's all right.
Working from home? Good. Okay. Do that before? Nope.
And it looks like a real dark place he's working.
I love working. There's the 2 weeks better. I got 3 mama duties for the one with coffee.
You need more computer stuff. Man.
Oh, enable the screen share.
Anybody interested in some computers or 1200 Wi-Fi?
Actually, I would
A
still.
Nortel phone system, you know, I'd love to move that. Anybody want
No.
I am
like
looking
36
for
Nortel IP
for
phones?
test terminals.
Open WIC. Yeah.
Okay.
Running?
Screen
Oh, yeah.
screen sharing has been turned on.
5 different, 4 different range of it. Yeah, a Belgian and some TPs, a Tendros and Cisco.
Jim sharing his screen.
This is a brother to this. This is basically it's a burglar alarm system. It says Wi-Fi only. It doesn't do, I have one that's,
The Dell one
phone service, cell phone service, but it's not terribly stable. But this one is rock solid Wi-Fi. And what this is this is a PIR. It's infrared. Okay, it's not fooled like the videos. It's an infrared detector. It's pretty good. It's so the videos alarm on everything. This is pretty stable. So this is one unit. It's PIR, and you sit it down, and this is also talk Wi-Fi. Okay, and it also supports remotes, like you have a motion detecting, just a regular PIR burglar alarm sensor, 433 megahertz burglar alarm sensor. And you can pop them around the house, just like you do a wireless. It's a wireless burglar alarm system, basically, with a Wi-Fi interface. Very stable. I'm pleased. I paid $40 for this one and one PIR, and it's got 3 door window switches also. and it's stable as a rock, and
Did you put a link to it in
The door sensors
It's
are
on
on battery,
Wix.
Okay.
The door sensors are on battery.
yep, they're batteries. Also the motion detectors are 3 AAAs, the PIRs remotes. This PIR is actually just a local, it's an anti-tamper device is what it's intended for. And it does okay for that, but the remote is a full-fledged, it's just a regular motion detector for Wi-Fi. Now this fits into Smart Light. Smart Light is a Internet of Things regular supplier. It supports my IoT, my 2-year smart IoT devices. So you go into it, and what pops up, if you want to go to the burglar alarm, you press the burglar alarm button, and it pops up, you know, with your regular notification. You know, you had a whatever, and it actually has the name of the device that went off. You can actually type in the name of the device, which is new. And this currently disarmed. Don't mind it, it's currently armed. That noise is what you hear, and here's the history button. And it displays the history of everything that's alarmed. Now we had a 1643, 46, and now we're gonna have on the 6th. Now this is my, actually in my house, this is actually in a barn. In the barn. Yep. And I added, I did have a local alarm for $35 for the barn, but it didn't have a remote. And this has Wi-Fi on it, connected up. And it's better than the other system I had. The other one I paid $35 for. This one I paid $40 for. And you get, with $40 you get one of these and the remote and 2 or 3 switches. They're decent, but rock solid. I've been very impressed with the rock solid that's up there. If you're going to use it for like this is really not useful. It's okay as a PIR alarm, and it's good for people breaking into your system, because this is the controller. It's also battery operated. It's got battery backup, those battery in it, and so it's pretty stable. I'm impressed for the price, and I just ordered another one with 2 remotes, 2 motion detectors, PIRs. But this is a step above using video cameras. I got a video in the barn, but it's just bird comes through, the sun comes out. Yeah, and mine, this one I tested. I took the sensor and opened the door, and it was looking out the door, and it caught me looking through the door, but it didn't trigger when I just opened the door by itself. So it's pretty good stuff. That's much better than AirTag. There is in the Wix, in the group consultation, there's this is the WP7 version. It's a later iteration. They have the WP6. That's a software for Android. This is the WP7 flavor. It looks good. It picks it up. It picks up my other 2-year smart Internet of Things. So it's a consolidated package. Pretty cool.
You get this from Amazon?
They sell it on Amazon or eBay. If you look at the Wix things, the consultation tool, there's an article on that model there. But you just look for WP7 and the name, and you'll find the Amazon reads. The Amazon articles are pretty good. Don't get confused with the WP6. There's a WP7. And make sure you get the WP7. Looks like it's pretty good all the way. The instructions are okay. It's pretty simple, and it's stable. The instructions are a little bit quirky on how to add the remote, but I got through it. But other than that, it's pretty good.
You tell you what kind of battery life to expect.
They're saying 6 months. With the AAA's, I believe it. I have the other one I had, the switches, they had a 12 volt. And I didn't like the 12 volts. And I've got two AAA's, and they last a year. I'm expecting a year out of the three AAA's, and that's on. And that unit comes with a power supply. It's just USB. I just take the USB, got the USB adapter came to that one, and I just plug it in. Now it's plugged in, right? So, and also you can plug in the remote to a USB adapter if you want. If you want it to last forever, you have to have USB.
Art?
Yep.
I will, let's see. I'll restart the meeting. The second meeting.
The security system.
We're down to 12 seconds.
Okay, got it.
Now, the
All right.
security system's a lot. You talked about this before.